That should be everything, question mark. That should be everything. All right. We're in the ads over on the purple end. I feel like music might be, yeah, the music's a bit loud. Music was, sorry for anyone watching the VOD, the music was a bit loud. Just, actually, no, the music shouldn't be popping up in the VOD now that I think about it. Should not be possible. Rainbow Duckies, hello. Welcome, welcome. Cash, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing good. The variety mod? I have not. Sounds interesting. Ugh. Okay. Oh! No, jerk! Get away! Get away! Get away! Where's my sword? Okay, spooky mod's going viral. Nice. I'll need to take a look at that then. Okay. I usually just do like peaceful building mods. And hopefully the music's not too loud. Oh, how am I? I'm doing a lot better now that I've got most of my setup fixed. Not gonna crash out and fight people in a Denny's parking lot. Because, you know, it is what it is. Okay, everything seems like it's moving well. No Denny's parking lot crash outs? Exactly. Exactly. I am gonna need to play around with some settings, though, because I'm back to using my phone for my tracking, and it's not a great phone. So it thinks I'm frowning for some reason. So I actually have to, like, be super animated when I smile instead of just normal smile like I usually do. Get the Denny's reference up. Nice. Nice. Okay. So I think I've got everything working. Khaled, welcome. Let me see this. I'm also now streaming on YouTube, which should be good. Hey there, partner. Hello there. Welcome in, Arthur Morgan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I need to change some parameters. Live is cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna be working on a bunch of stuff here. I want to try to get the cobblestone generator hooked up to these crushing wheels to get infinite iron, because I got a ton of mods. Mods, lots of mods. So I did, though, because it's not super expressive naturally. Yeah, for some reason it thinks I have, yeah, let's up the output. Exactly. For some reason it thinks my resting face is not a very happy one, let's put it that way, since I'm on YouTube. Which, by the way, ad-free viewing over on the YouTube if you are wanting that. It is vertical, though. Let me see. What am I doing? I need to grab a few items. Carrots, welcome. I also need to clear out some space in my full inventory. Yes, I am live on there as well, specifically because I want to make sure that people have... How long have I done that for? Off and on for a long time. I was actually a YouTuber before I was a Twitch streamer. So it's an interesting time. And I'm trying something a little scuffed to be able to monitor my stream to make sure everything is working well. I'm not actually looking at the game right now. I'm looking at the stream output of the game on OBS in order to see things. You can watch on a Lix event. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, let's see. Do I subscribe to YouTube? I guess. So I didn't realize we have stream there sometimes. I'm gonna try to make sure that that's like a regular thing now, especially because they're doing a whole thing where it's combining the vertical and the non-vertical to where you can just do the double output. Kind of like how TikTok does. That is what I needed. I think it was... What was it? I need... Is it just this? Yes, okay, rose quartz. And then I put the rose quartz in one hand and the sandpaper in another. And then I just start doing a little shake 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 shake. So yeah, if you want the full stream to fall asleep to, since I know a lot of people do that for my Minecraft streams, if you pop over to YouTube, that is the like optimal place for that. What was it? I need you. Smart shoot. Brass. Well, I did make some brass. Oh my gosh, past me actually set me up for once instead of screwing current me over. That's rare. What, the shaky shaky shaker? You know like the shaky shaky shaker? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, past me wasn't like get pranked nerd. My name. Oh, it sounds. That's weird. How for anyone on YouTube, is my volume good, or do I need to crank that up? Let me see this. This is why I'm doing the special setup. Like, can you all hear me nice and clear? Video, audio, general settings. It should just be using the standard settings. Huh. Maybe if I just... Hopefully that just works. Okay. Much better? Yeah, it should have been on the standard settings, but for some reason it was not. Madam, welcome. You can hear. Good. Good. All right, then we continue on with crafting these mines. Let's see. Organize. I want to make an iron farm today and kind of... I want to see if I can make it automatic. I need to get a few things set up, though. So the idea here is that these are going to be turning cobblestone into gravel, and then we're going to use a fan to wash the gravel, and that'll turn it into flint and iron nuggets. And the iron nuggets can then be loaded into, like, the auto crafting setup over here, which I'll probably move in order to make a infinite iron farm. Actually, oh, I was like, how am I gonna get rid of all the iron? Or not the iron, the how am I I was like, how am I gonna get rid of all of the flint, because it makes way more flint than it makes iron. But I have a literal like condensing trash can. It's probably because the background music's not playing over there just for copyright stuff. Okay. Shoot. Iron. Got it. Need iron to make iron. Well, to make it automatically. To make it automatically. What? There's a... I hear music. Okay. It's my voice that's quiet on it. How to turn it up to high to be able to understand my words. I don't know why that's happening. Huh. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, my stuff should be maxed out. So it's just you? Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't know. You can hear me fine on the phone? Okay. Why is there like Undertale music playing? What's happening here? Yeah, because your Lexus is not built for it. Makes sense. Here, can I kidnap you? I can. Give me the leads. Hello, friend. You live here now. And you, we're gonna move the llamas over into the big animal pen and stack them on top of each other. We're gonna move them there, put them on top of each other, and see what we can do with them later. Nah, oh, what? I forgot you can mount them. Interesting. I think it's my friend now. Cool. Either way, let's go over here. Drop them off. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. And is the music loud? I feel like the music might be a little loud over on Twitch. Let me move stuff around. Also, Cash, if you're still here, could you talk one more time? That way the mods can shout you out real quick. Yes, you. Why is it in the walls? Thank you, madam. Is there... What's happening here? Huh. Hello. Trevor? Welcome, welcome. I was goaded. Agreed. This way? Question mark? There's definitely monsters down here somewhere. I'm so confused. Yep, madam is a goated mod. There we go. I feel like I'm getting closer. Sheep noise? I don't know. You just sleep, staying off college tomorrow because being forced to go to the cinema. Interesting. Sylvia and I are planning a movie date soon. I'm excited because we're gonna go see Supergirl. And being the comic nerd I am, I'm like, oh. Jason Momoa as Lobo looks like it's gonna be a good time. This way I don't get lost. Hello? What is happening here? Oh, it's like lower. I think. Yeah, it is screening in a lot of places very soon, and I think it's probably... Oh, yeah, that's definitely louder. Definitely louder. Discord movie night again? Agreed. Where are you? I want to get rid of this backpack. You're so loud. No. Huh. You. Yeah, don't worry about it. That was an interesting time. That was a very interesting time. Okay. Where are you? Please. Oh, it's right by me. The bass in my headphones is thumping. Where? Hi! There you are. Come here. Why are you so freaking loud? Come on. Come on. Thank goodness I enchanted the crap out of this armor. It's right behind you, isn't it? Reference? Yes. Skeleton backpack obtained. Let's go. Anything interesting? Oh, it has the... Okay, it actually dropped with the music disc upgrade. That's kind of a rare drop for that mod. Okay, get me out of here. Actually, hold on. Just to be sure. Now, get me out of here. Because I don't want to be in this hole anymore. Especially because my villager's gonna get himself hurt if I'm letting him be for too long. There we go. That's gonna be a special surprise for me to remember later. Okay. They've been updating the UI and things for over on Twitch, so I'm not surprised it looks weird. The app's been getting changed, and they're doing a lot of stuff to let everyone do vertical and horizontal at the same time, so I haven't set that up. I don't know about setting that up. It's kind of just a thing to make the... It's kind of just a thing to make the app look slightly better, but also... I don't really feel the need to do that on that when I could use the vertical for other apps. By the way, I'm a pincushion right now. What is this? I am actually just a pincushion. Bonjour. Bonjour. You like portrait horizontal when you're sleeping? Okay. You see, that is good feedback to have. Be slightly occupied? That is fair. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. What am I doing? Iron. Let's go bonk some iron. Potato. Man, okay. I'll go sleep. I'll go sleep. It's fine. Thai restaurant? Let's go. That sounds fire right now. That sounds fire. Thank you for being here and hanging out for all this then. Be sure to enjoy that. Darn it. Get in the hole. Come on. There we go. Let's just grab the dirt. Rude creeper blowing up my parking lot for my Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, no, it's Krispy Kreme, not Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Usually, I end up filling the holes with stone until the grass level, just so it is harder for them to blow it up if it happens again. But this time, I just have enough dirt on me, so might as well. Because, you know, I'd like to reinforce the area. Okay, we take the iron, we put it on the bonking table. Like, thinking exactly. It is very convenient because they will keep spawning. I will miss a spot, and it will be annoying. Get out of here. Get that rotten flesh out of my face. Oh, hi. What's up, guys? What you all doing here? Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Cease. Thank you for the crossbows. Should sleep, but will you? But will you? As long as that, I think I should just go drink some milk for that. Because there are a lot of villages nearby. I don't want to accidentally set that off. That would suck. How's this going? It's still bonking. There we go. I've hung the head of your fallen on my door. Do not challenge me again. That should work, right? I feel like that should work. Alright, granite, gravel, sunflowers, leads. Okay. Just need a bunch of that. I don't need it to all be done. I just need most of it. Just need most of it. So what we do... What's up, dude? Can I check if Carrot's still... tell him to sleep. Carrot likes to fall asleep in the chat. So Carrot is still here in the chat, but when Carrot usually says that he's going to bed, it usually means that Carrot is, like, passing out in the chat here. And thank you. Yes, Dubby. Dubby's good stuff. Sylvie just got some. And she's been enjoying it. She has been enjoying it. You're in spirit? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, I forgot. I need to bonk some bronze as well. Or not bronze, brass. Because I do need a bunch of that. Yeah, you do whatever you need to do, madam. If you're busy with something, you're busy with something. Hello, Lancer. Welcome, welcome. What's up? Not much. Just slowly putting my streaming setup back together. It's terrible. Because everything decided it wanted to explode. Every last bit of it. Yeah, so I was running a 2PC setup. The streaming PC, the audio drivers suddenly became incompatible with the rest of the computer, and trying to manually update them even was crashing it. So I don't know what to do with it at the moment. So we're back to one PC for a while I figure out what I'm doing. Yep. It's a time. It's a time. We do our best, though. Okay, how many? Close enough. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Back over here. Hey, dude, can you get out of the way? Thank you. Bro wanted to get right in the way there. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. The throwing stuff isn't even working right now. Agua. Agua. What do you have? Gunpowder. I might be able to make use of that. One named Lox who lives in a box and drank a bottle of shampoo. Yeah, that explains a lot. If I drink bottles of shampoo for a while, that explains a lot. Okay. Smart shoot. Did I only have the... Nope. Okay. I think I need like 3 of these. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I should be able to just put an item on the side. And now that's the only thing that should be able to go through. So if I drop that, and then it should be... Yep, okay. Perfect. Perfect. So that should work perfectly. So now what we can do is start setting this mess up. So we got this whole thing, and I still don't recall exactly what... I might be able to... Hold on. Hold on. Item vault. Nope. Item vault. And then a chute. Okay, that is working. We do not want that to keep going. I know how the vaults work now. Good. Good, good, good. Internet dying, chow. Yeah, will do, will do. Everyone needs to make sure they're staying nice and hydrated. Nice and hydrated. That's the good stuff. It is, it is. Let me see. And now, we need some kelp. We need a lot of kelp, now that I think about it. Did I... Did. Good. Past me was thinking ahead. Throw some of this garbage out. Out here making a full iron farm and throwing out iron ore just because I'm like, don't really need it that much right now. Actually, nope. That flint is going to be very helpful very quickly. Okay. Boah! Welcome, Sylvie. Welcome. Okay. Welcome home. We are cooking. We are cooking with gas. Let me throw the kelp in there. That'll get that cooking. And then I should make some water wheels. Agua wheels. Water. A water wheel. Planks. There we go. There we go. And Sylvie, could you do me a favor and give a quick shout out to the VIP in the chat? Okay. Water wheels to power them. Thank you. Alright. So now we rip the hole in the wall into being a thing. Is this the right... They ain't even put it in the right way. They ain't even put it in the right way. Get these bricks out of my face. Okay. Watch a flowing time, because I don't want to deal with this right now. Become day! I demand it. I demand it. And now. Where are you? Why do I have clouds on? Clouds off. Thank you. Okay. Please and thank you. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay. So what we need to do is we're going to be putting together a conveyor belt system that's going to drop cobblestone into the crusher wheels. Now that I think about it, I probably should just make it closer. That way it's not a big deal. Is that another backpack? I thought I heard another backpack. How's the music volume, by the way, Sylvie? It's not you, right? Okay. I feel like there's music playing outside of the music that's playing. I feel like next to the music there might also be music. That's not at all how that's supposed to go. Can I... No? Nope. Okay, hold on. It should just be that. Is that just... Does that just auto-connect? Is that on both sides? Yeah, okay, it's on both sides. I'm just on crack. X. I've just been on crack the entire time, apparently. So let's put that back there. Break a hole through here. And then we should be able to start putting the machine together. So what we want, and I'm just going to do planks to outline this at the moment. This should turn the cobble into gravel. Water goes out 8 blocks, right? I'm pretty sure it's 8 blocks. I don't have a bucket on me. Do I have a bucket in here? No. Here, let me back off from that. A bucket. A bucket. Let's make a mess. Let's make a big old mess. How far out dost thou goeth? Okay. Should be... Okay, it goes to there. So that's fine. That's a good spot. So what we want, I believe, is to block that off there. The fan goes here. Wrench until it's... Is that correct? No, that's complete opposite. There we go. So what we should do is put it right here, not there. Wrench it until it's there. This will allow it to blow the water. And once it's done blowing the water around enough on the gravel, we can then put... I don't want to do this. Because I need the... I think we have to build down a little bit. I think we need to build down just a little bit. Backpack. And... there we go. Another crafting table, because I have a legitimate issue and will continue to make those until morale improves. Drop here. pop right in the bed, sleep it off. Nice little watch of flowing time powers there. Nice, nice, nice. What? Can I pick you up? Hold on. That'd be really funny. No, you're hostile. Lame. How long have I had this world for? I think it's probably... I made this world at the start of the year. I've been slowly adding to it and took like a 2.5-month break from it. Because I got super, super addicted to Dead by Daylight. So... let's say 4 months. Okay. So we use a regular... did I really throw out the regular chute? It's in the... it better be in here. It is. Okay. Yeah, I think it's been about 4 months. So we put the chute there, because that'll drop all of the items. Why did that switch automatically? Interesting. I didn't do that. Nice. Exactly, exactly. Okay. Oh! Serenity! Welcome, 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 Raiders! I hope you are all having a wonderful night, day, or whenever it is for you. I hope you are doing good. Blue, welcome. I hope you are all having a wonderful night, day, or whenever it is for you. Raiders, I want you all to know that it's Loxin. You brought friends, let's freaking go. That's always awesome to hear. So, I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope that you are ready and raring to relax after such a busy time, because I know how streams can be. And if you need to raid and dash, please make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost. All that good stuff. Wrong shout out. Well, there's two. We can get the other shout out momentarily. We can get the other shout out going momentarily. Why is there water here? So, we're just doing a lot of building here. This is my Minecraft world that I've been slowly working on all year with mods. It's a good time. I'll make sure that I am following you. That way I can check out your content, because I love looking at other VTuber stuff. Yeah, Sylvie will get it in just a minute. We do also have the general rule of thumb of shouting out the VIPs. This is why I need sponges. But yeah, what were y'all up to, if you don't mind me asking? If you need to go real quick here, then please feel free to do whatever you gotta do. Air, please. Air. Thank you. Okay. Warframe? Nice. It's Destiny, but without the microtransaction nightmare that's Destiny. What even is all this? Both? You know, fair enough. Okay. Also, I do think that the whole Space Ninjas thing is cool. I just also play like 3 MMOs already, so I don't need another one right now. I want to get into Warframe, but also I'm terrified of getting into Warframe. Because it's one of those ones where I've heard that you are able to grind anything and everything. And I'm the type of person who will grind for hours. I play Final Fantasy XIV. Over the last 2 months, I have spent a significant amount of time just getting my crafting and gathering classes to max level. I am 8 levels away from having every crafter maxed out. With the last one just being Armorer. It is a lot of work, and I will grind out whatever game I really get into like that. Pretty new to 14. Last played, finished Heaven's Word. Nice! the start of Stormblood can be a little slow, but once you get past the first like 3 levels of Stormblood, it's my second favorite expansion. But you got to get the warm up for it, basically. So yeah, what? Oh, Serenity, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Where? Huh? What is happening? Why is there a giant underground thing that just... And why is there torches? Did I summon Herobrine and just forget? When did I do this? When did I actually... I don't remember doing that. I have a lot of mods, but none of them should summon Herobrine. Sylvie, thank you for giving Serenity a shout out. And Serenity, oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Like I said, if you need to go and take care of yourself after stream, make sure that you do that ASAP. Take care of yourselves first and foremost. Make sure that you're having a lovely day. And thank you for trusting your community with me. I really appreciate that. Throw all this stuff over here. Get rid of all this water because even with all these crazy magic mods that let me just spawn items, I still don't have a sponge. Pain. Pain pickle. Midnight, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ah! Okay. Maybe I should make some water-breathing potions soon. Maybe I should make some water-breathing potions soon. Because, oh boy. Also, can I tell you all, because I've been having so much tech problems with my stream as of late, I'm doing the most scuffed stream setup that I've done in a while. I'm currently not looking at the game itself, I'm looking at the output through the stream software. Just so that I can completely monitor things. It's one of those kinds of days in terms of, oh, it's a mess. Oh, it's a mess. Okay. But for now, we do our best. I'm currently working on a giant machine to turn cobblestone into iron. While we listen to this jazzy Persona music. And for anyone who wants an ad-free version of the stream, we do have a vertical ad-free stream over on YouTube. Because that is always an option. Just in case. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna drop the... Yeah, that should drop... Actually, no, I can't. Because it's gonna automatically drop anything. Half these tech mods are a puzzle that you have to just kind of work your way through. No, not that. Okay. Click filter with item to set. Okay. So I need it to be done washing the gravel before it gets here. Or I just make it wash the... Okay, hold on. This is always such a confusing process. Okay. Let me rig up the power. That way I can... That way I can do this properly. Can I just... Okay, so this is the auto smelter. This is the cobblestone generator. Let me go get the conveyor belts. Let me go get the conveyor belts. Let me rig up the power. That's the good step one to do. And then from there, we start cooking. and we try to cook as hard and thoroughly as we can. Note that. Oh, don't do that, Lux. Don't do that. Put it in the right chest. Put it in the correct chest, please. Let them cook. Yeah, I'm going to try to cook. Especially because part of it does involve cooking. Dried kelp into conveyor belts because reasons. Because reasons. Alright, so we got 10 conveyor belts. And then we need to make a funnel. But, like, idea here, I think should be take shaft. No one laugh. You can laugh a little. I laughed for a few times, or added a few times. Why did I make this so close? Yep, shaft. Exactly. There, now it's a penis. Why did I make this so close? Because it should be like that. Sort of. But I also need it to be... Can't be Minecraft World without at least one. Yup. Yup, exactly. There we go. So I need that to go... How do I do this? I'm about to make this way more complicated than it needs to be, and I'm not sure why. So, rotate the shaft. Nobody laugh. You can laugh a little. It's fine. And... So that's supposed to go like that. But that's not gonna move it by default. And we gotta get rid of that because it's gonna clip. Okay. So how do I... Actually, no, this... What am I doing? Yeah, I was... Okay. We need to make the world's smallest conveyor belt. Do that. And then we move that one over to here. Okay. Hello? Why is the beam going up? Why is it going up? Hello. Chair Bear, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm so confused. Too long? Probably. Okay. So what's the... Yeah, it... actually, you know what? You know what? That works. Screw it. Make the Pinor even bigger. You know what? I'm gonna get myself in trouble on YouTube. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Say what now? Yeah, I said make the Pinor even bigger. Because it's just turning into a Pinor. Come on, guys. I need you to leave me alone. Stop it. Why are you in, like, why are you blinged out? That's gonna get clipped, isn't it? Why? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair. I don't understand, man. Oh, you have Puzzle. I could actually. Okay. I'll come back for you. I cannot get distracted right now. No distractions. No distractions. There we go. Okay, because it's just gonna drop if I did this correctly. So it doesn't matter. It's fine. It should be fine. I don't think it's fine. It's gonna... We're gonna hope it's fine. And you, I need to kidnap you really quick because I do need to use the trades for once. You're my friend now. And I'm going to put you on the head of the other one if he's still here. Friendo, you still here? Where's the other guy? Hello? Hello? Where you at, bro? Okay, fine. Where I need to make a basement of doom. You get to stay there for a second. Hello, welcome raiders, welcome, welcome. I hope you are all having a wonderful night, day, or whenever it is. I am currently making very aggressive friends with this guy who's hiding in the corner from me. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. I hope that you had a wonderful stream. I hope that everything went well for you. It's Loxin. We do a lot of gaming around here, a lot of yapping, a lot of Minecraft, a lot of Dead by Daylight, and now this guy... Hello. Aggressive friends are the best... Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. Okay. And I need to add these guys to the stack. Because we're playing modded Minecraft today, and I hope your stream went well. What? Where'd the other one go? Hello? Huh. Why did it disappear? That's slightly concerning. Slightly concerning. Sheep stack, indeed. Indeed. We like to make sure that the sheep are, we like to make sure that the sheep have a nice view. Okay. No? Wait. I can force them to... That's interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Can we get a shout out, by the way? Can we get a proper shout out? Thank you. Yeah, the Pinor. Yeah, like I said, that was gonna get clipped. Okay. No? It doesn't like being on... that guy's kind of a bottom. It took you 10 years to clip on your iPad. I'm sorry, but thank you for doing that. Okay. Let's make a bunch of... Let's make a bunch of space. Because I need to make more water wheel space. Don't be sorry. Yeah, listen, the app do be kind of booty sometimes. And not in a fun way. Not in a good way, where it's like, you know, the dump truck booty. It's just kind of booty. Dirt. Get out of here. I think that should be enough space to power things, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out very quickly here. So, if I am looking at this correctly, we might need to make like a little cage around it to make sure that the items drop. But the idea should be, how do we wash this? How do we wash it? I guess theoretically we just... How do we do this? I'm confused now. Because we need to have space for it to be washed. I could just ignore the flint. I could just... Do I have the flint on me? I do not. Let's see. Can I get some flint? Can I? Yes. Okay. Flint. No. No flint. Come on. Okay. We got the flint. So we just... Actually, no. It needs to be iron nuggets now that I think about it. Because we're only letting the iron nuggets through. This will lag things a little bit. But, yeah, it'll be fine, right? It should be fine. It's not going to lag it that much. Why would it lag it that much? I need more chests. I need more chests. There we go. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Remember, chat, if when in doubt, gaslight yourself that it's going to be okay. Because it will be. Because it will be. Okay. Now, technically speaking from here, writing that down exactly, just gaslight yourself into making sure that's okay. This is not therapy advice. Angie, please. I'm streaming. Maybe later. My cat showed up and was just like, hello. I want to sit on your lap while you game. And I'm over here like, no. Not right now. I'd rather not have you accidentally unplug something. Please. Yes, little cat. And we'll be putting some new pictures of them in the Discord soon. We'll be putting some new pictures of them in the Discord soon. Okay. Can't stop my cats from being all over me no matter what. Well, Angie is very nice about it. And if I just tell her no... Yeah, she's already left the room. She'll be back in like an hour, though. Nash, however, if he wants up, he's not going to ask. He's just going to sit on my keyboard. So, he's the problem. Angie's very respectful. Okay. Nash, like all my cats that you've ever had. Yeah. Nash is a little goblin. We call him a shark. I did not realize I had more electron tubes. That... I'm getting too many inventories on me. Rawr, exactly. Exactly. I should get him a little, like, shark suit. That would be very adorable. Adorable. Okay. I need... Where did I put the water wheels? Was it in... Yes, it was here. Why did I bring water wheels but none of the cogs? None of them. I don't know. Big cog, little cog. Remember, chat, it's not about the size of the cog. It's about how it's used. I stare into the camera. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting all of this set up for a test run. And it's almost night again. I feel like I spend so much time zooming over here to sleep. I should really just stop putting these backpacks in my hands. You dang flabbing inventory tweaks mod. It's very convenient when it's like stone that I'm trying to put out. But no. Just keep putting my backpacks in. My different backpacks, please. Leave me be. Okay. Savage just turned your PC on accidentally. Nice. That's funny. Okay, let's do... Let's do... this. That's not the right spot. It's this one. Yeah, Nash will turn my Xbox on all the time on accident. Xbox? You mean the Netflix box? Yes. That is exactly what I mean. Okay. By the way, Sylvie's trying to get me to play Zenless Zone Zero, so maybe we do that at some point soon here? We might be trying that at some point soon. Because I do like the, techwear sort of style that Zenless has. It's very cool. Why did I put this? I am on crack today. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Does anyone here know? Because I don't think I know. Why did I put this like this? Okay. So, big gear. Little gear. Why am I on so much crack today? And then we do that. And then big gear. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it now. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing so much crack today. But, remember chat, crack is whack. Only, something something, don't do drugs. You wouldn't download a car. I would, but you guys, you shouldn't do that. Something about making people addicted to crack or something, I don't know. What was the box? Gearbox? Gearbox, that's the item. I could say a really cursed sentence right now because of the mod setup that I have. And it will get clipped if I say it out loud, so I'm debating it. I'm really debating it. You ready? I believe it. Okay. So, this is one of the most annoying items in my mod pack to make. Specifically because it requires stripped logs. So the sentence that I was thinking about saying is, they need to add strippers to Minecraft. That way I can do this faster. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to repeat what I just said. Don't think you heard me the first time. That's too bad. Oh, from the back. Okay. Hold on. I'm closing the door so my roommates don't hear me. Okay. Okay. So, what I was saying. What I was saying was, they need to add strippers to Minecraft. That way, I don't have to spend so much time doing this. Because, it only gets worse the more I think about it. Where I'm about this, where it's just like, oh yes, stripping and the wood is, okay. Where? Hold on. I think the stream's done. It was good seeing you all. It was good seeing you all. So, how about that weather? How about uh I can't even make a joke about rain or something. I used a mod to make it to where it can't rain. It's just not possible. It's just physically impossible. Okay. Yeah. Well, now that the clip farming is done, I guess. Now that that's done, what am I doing? Why did I come back? Oh, right. I was making gearboxes. I'll turn those into whatever these are. Andesite casings. Andesite casings. I will make them into those in a little bit. Otherwise, it is what it is. Gearbox. Yep. Need a few more of these just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay. That's fair. Okay. I appreciate you all in so many ways. I really do. You're all wonderful people. Green flag Vtuber energy. Okay. Well, that's good then. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. I think my wife would have a problem with that. Okay. Wrench. There we go. And then we do that, which makes it to where that is actively powered. Now we grab some gravel. Now we grab some gravel. And we can test the system, because this should just keep the gravel there until it turns into flint and iron. Okay, if it's in Final Fantasy 14, then go. Okay. Did that... Where's... Did it not turn into... What? And that... Babe, that is not what I was expecting to hear. We have the green light in a video game. Apparently. Apparently. That's crazy. What goes on in Final Fantasy you never played? Cash, Final Fantasy 14 is a wild place. It is a wild, wild place. There are RP clubs. There are RP clubs that are like player created. Right? Basically, they've got a housing system that's VR chat. Okay, so it is holding the flint. Some with an E at the front. Yes, some with an E at the front of the RP. Yeah. Great game. It's just that I don't play it for that. I play it for the crafting and gathering and min-maxing my characters. Lexi, welcome! Thank you for giving me an option to change the subject. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Yeah, the combat in Final Fantasy is great. And I like fighting the giant dancing disco rabbit. No, you're not letting this. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Been better. Okay. Well, make sure you're taking it easy and doing whatever you need to do to relax. Okay. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that you're able to take it as easy as you can today. I have a friend who plays Final Fantasy, and she's doing a ton of difficult battles lately. Yeah, Sylvie has done the Sylvie's done some of the highest end content. I am what's called a crafting and gathering mentor. I teach new players how to do all of the technical stuff. Sylvie does battle mentor. What am I doing? Okay. I was looking for these. I can't escape the Yo. Oh yeah, Sylvie has a title in the game called The Ultimate Legend. Thought you were gonna say your friend was doing other stuff. You know, I almost thought that was where that was gonna go to for a second. I almost thought that was where that was gonna go to for a second. But like, it is a fun game with some pretty spicy characters. You know, fair enough. Yeah, Sylvie plays the paladin. Can't say warrior because warrior is a different class. But yeah, the regular parts of the game are very much just normal MMO stuff. The player housing tends to devolve quickly. Yes. Let's put year. Hello? Why are you? No, I'm holding one of the big years. That's why. Okay. I hate this, but you know what? Let me get the groundwork done first. Let me get the groundwork, then I'll make it look nice. I always wonder what type of I would be because none of my friends ever could agree what class you'd be. Uh, well, the first thing that is kind of like yeah, of course, it simply comes to mind. It is lots of the like magic caster sort of characters. Final Fantasy has one called the Scholar, which is literally magic nerd. And most people in my chat, I feel, fit into that sort of archetype. Most people, I feel, fit into that if you're in my chat. What the... what? I did that wrong. It should be... you. Personally, necromancer. Yup. Try to guess your main. I'll answer one question. Let's see. I'm gonna guess. Uh, so melee DPS, I assume, because those are generally the cool ones. My main job is the scholar. I am the magic nerd. Melee DPS, melee yes, DPS no. Okay, then you're a tank, which I'm gonna guess. Let me see. Kind of have gunbreaker vibes. Kind of have gunbreaker vibes. That would be my guess. Hmm? Dark Knight? Dark Knight is also extremely based. Because, okay, listen. You can't fault anyone for, you can't ever fault anyone for playing a Dark Knight in Final Fantasy, because they have the best lore. Character looks like Dante from Devil May Cry. Nice. The Dark Knights were founded by a guy who was fed up with corruption in the Fantasy Catholic Church, and got exiled and started his own Night Order after he was killing some people who were abusing others that could not fight back for themselves. Let's put it that way, since I was about to say something and then I realized I'm on YouTube. I shouldn't be talking about that sort of thing on YouTube. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong... Yeah, and I did that the wrong direction. Get down with the monarchy. Exactly. Okay, I need to rotate you this way. The guy that the Dark Knight killed, it's like, yep, I would not fault him for doing that. That's still the wrong direction. And that's extremely fast. Man. Okay. So let me move this stuff. Yeah, I don't know what is going on in my brain right now, other than I'm still stuck on the whole strippers conversation that we were having. So, speaking of things I probably should talk about while I'm on YouTube, but you know, we're here. Okay. We're here. So we do that. And then that? Yes. I thought it would just... Okay. What do I do here? What do I do? I feel like there's a junction sort of thing I can do. W. This lets me ponder, which shows me all the little things I can do. Yes. It does need a block of flat. Connect They can connect vertically. What? Huh? I have so many questions if that is the case. Excuse me? Okay, move bells. It'll transport entities. Okay, that's decorating it. Right click with the empty hand to take items off the belt. Okay. Additional shafts can be added to the belt. And then can be removed with the wrench. I'm so confused. hold on. This changes everything about the Pinor, if this is the case. Okay. This might look ridiculously dumb, but we're gonna try it. So then can I throw, like, how does that work? Multiple shafts, yeah. This is true. That is what I just said. Okay. So what we need to do is this. And then this. So if multiple can be added, can I just do... Can I just fix it like that? And then... What? And... okay. Hold on. So, I assume that's just too close. So then we do... Get rid of the dirt. Yeah, you can live there, that's fine. Lower where the belt goes to the top by 1. But it doesn't actually let me do that. Let me try that. Where can you go? Oh! Wait, what? Okay. Okay. So we do that. To that. To that. No. Well, how am I supposed to... I don't understand. Make the flat... Hold on. Make the flat one block longer. That's a good idea. Sylvie, this is why you're the brains. This is why I pay you the big bucks. So we do... Hold on. Is this cooking? Or am I cooked? Nope. And wait. Wait. It might just be dumb enough to work. It might just be dumb enough to work. Hold on. I think I'm cooking. Okay. If Sylvie said that's what she was originally thinking, then it probably will work. Usually when she's pointing out this sort of stuff in my builds, it tends to work out well. Okay. So now we go over... We're gonna put one shaft over the other. And then... I don't know. What am I doing with my life? Cogwheels. More cogwheels. That way I can get more of these. More gearboxes. More gearboxes. Then we do that. And then we can do... That's not far enough over. That is not far enough over. All this to avoid making a speed controller device. All this just to make... oh, oh. Okay, I might be a little tired. I might be a little tired. I might be a little tired and a little cooked. Okay. Okay. That. Yep. Madam's having a field day with the clips. Okay. Perfect. And then just do this. All this just to make rocks automatically move from one place to another. All this. This is probably gonna get put into a video, and it's just gonna be called the create mod incident or something. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. I'm about to overcomplicate this again. Again. To quote Bucky from Marble Rifles. Again. Yeah, multiple shafts to make sure that the rocks are getting dropped off at the right spot. Indeed, indeed. Okay. So we put you here, but then we're gonna rotate you up. I'm gonna morb. Magic trash can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's fine. I believe in the dream. I believe. I forgot I left all that stripped wood out. Okay. And I gotta make more shafts. Now the entire we just gotta burn the whole place down. The whole thing's been ruined. Okay. Put that back in the box. We got 32 shafts. Ad break starting soon. You know what? I think I might start the ads right now and hit the restroom. Because it has been an hour and a half. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Sylvie, question. Does the YouTube stream have the background music? Planks. Take all the planks. Make all the little gears. No, good. That was the intention. It should not, because song requests are working. Just in case anyone wants to, like, make the situation even weirder in some way. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just work here. I just work here. We're about to hit 1,200 over on YouTube, though. That's pretty freaking cool. More gearboxes. More gearboxes. And there is that. Congrats on the script. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been meaning to like start working on my YouTube again. And the YouTube might end up being the main like streaming channel for YouTube while I do like another channel for videos. Just because I know my algorithm stuff is a little wonky. Okay. How badly am I overcomplicating this? How badly am I gonna overcomplicate this? Pretty badly. I'm gonna be real. Vertical gearbox. Let me do that. Perfect! Okay, that's... It's a bit fast. It's a bit fast. But it does go there. Okay. The system's almost set up. I forgot to power the balls. And yes, I am gonna just call it that. I'm just gonna call it what it is at this point. Because I did just call it a Pinor earlier. And they need to be opposite rotations. That way it's going like that. Gearboxes on both sides of the conveyor. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see if I need to add more water wheels for it, though. Because the water wheels, thank you for the stretch. Thank you, thank you. I'm only using one large one, and it's kind of moving slow, so it's gonna be, we might need a little more power. That's a lot of balls. That is a lot of balls. I need 2 more gearboxes. Just for the corner joints. I've been going through these little cogs so fast. Okay. More water wheels means more power. Indeed, indeed.
Love you, King Julian.
Love you, King Julian. I love you too, Mort. Okay. Overstressed. So, the beautiful thing about this mod is that once you get the water wheels going, because they're so easy to use, it's really easy to just make it bigger. I just added more water on that one spot. There we go. Is it spinning? Should be spinning. Oh! Huh. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. That will probably kill me instantly if I get in between both of those. So let me take my armor off before I try. And get more shafts. Because I just need a bajillion of these. Yeah, put a shaft where I took out the gearbox. Exactly what I'm doing. Much better. I don't know why I thought I needed those. I don't know why I thought I needed those. Okay. Rotato. Rotato, rotato. Overstressed. More water wheels! Let's go! Let's freaking go. Wood. I have wood on me. I didn't even need to come back here. Alright. Give me all of that. We shove all of that back in here. And then 6 of that. Toss the dirt out. Toss the cobblestone out. Because I keep digging this hole larger and larger for myself. At every second. And there's better ways to power this. But I don't feel like making a steam engine right now. Even though it would clean a lot of this up. I feel like getting the infrastructure first. I feel like getting the infrastructure first would probably be pretty helpful. So what we're doing is going to get me infinite... Why did you break? You have a lot of nerve doing that. Hello? There we go. Oh! Stop it. Why is it an infinite water source? Why are you infinite? You could... What? I didn't know you could do that. Did not know you could do that. Okay. Well, because if you put it in the middle, it starts freaking the whole thing out. It does not like it when you put the block in the middle. Okay. Now I should be able to take that. Nobody said it was a perfect mod. Just a really freaking good one. These squids are gonna get themselves killed on this. Then again, squids will get themselves killed on anything at this point. Why? What are you... How? Okay. You know what? We just break this. Break the whole thing. Fix it. Fix the whole thing. Because I didn't know you could do that with oak wood. And it's going to bother me that it's mismatching. It is going to bother me. Okay. So now we take the water wheel. We do that. And then that. No. Why did you break? Are you infinite as well? No. Okay. put it there. And then there. And now it's moving again. But I want to make sure there's plenty of power. So I am just going to do the whole thing. There we go. Am I really about to do what I'm about to do just because that's going to bother me? Doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot, and that one's still green. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. A nice wall of water. Okay. So now, when I drop the stone in, it'll automatically... I got so much junk on me. What am I doing? I have backpacks. I have multiple backpacks on me. Cog. That should be most everything I need from Create. So now when I drop the stone in, because I just need to put a funnel in, put it in offhand. That is a good point, but I do have this. That's about what I thought was going to happen. I forgot about that. Iron bars. Because I want to be able to make sure that I'm seeing the process. So we do this. So that should stop it? Question mark? Onto the slingshot. Nope. Okay. I need to just cover the hole. But now I'm kind of determined. Perfect. Ish. Almost. Okay. Almost. Last test. No? You're too... Okay. And that one's still green. Yep. Yeah, in case the grinder wheels. I need to do that very specifically here. We're just going to put some wood here for a moment. Because I need it to be... I'm going to make it brick. But it's fine. Darn it! Curse me and my massive pickup range. That's totally what I was about to say. Okay. Top level, full blocks. Yeah. Yup. Well, I don't need to do that level. Just needs to very specifically do this. And I have a mod that'll let me shift the blocks without having to break them. Okay. 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 That's really fun. That's really funny. No. No. Okay. 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 And that'll turn it into gravel. Yes, that instantly turned it into gravel because this thing is so freaking fast that it will just disintegrate anything it comes in contact with. Great! Now I just need to use... we did it. We did it. This one... No, it's this one. No, where did I put the eye? Where did I put the Eye of Agamotto? Uh, yeah, I could use glass so I could see it. That is a really good idea. That is a very good idea, babe. Okay. Is there 10 of them? No. Okay. Yes, you have a lot of those. A lot of the time. It's pretty frequent, if I'm honest. It's pretty frequent. Where did I put the eye? I put it in here. So this thing's freaking cool. Maybe I can use... I should just grab the glass from over here. I should just grab the glass. So this thing lets me replace blocks with other blocks. Framed glass. As long as it's got power, it can just transmute. Because I am an alchemist. A full wood alchemist. Because I'm gonna be real, there's not a lot of metal going on here. It's gonna get a lot of metal going on here. It's on create mode. Was it... No, that's power down. Mode switch. What was my mode switch key? Controls. Key bindings. Subtouch for the glass? No, it's one EMC. Plus, I believe these ones actually do drop when they break. I believe. Okay. JEI, Project E, Project E, Project E, Mechanism, Project E. Mode change. Change mode is G. Why did I put that on G? I swear I've been too... Hi, welcome to the stream. It's Loxin. If you're new here, we do a lot of stuff. Does this just... No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't have self-touch. I need to get self-touch. Gee, for guess what this button does? Wee. Gee, for guess I'm gonna forget that I did that. Oh my gosh. Okay. There. There. That, and then... There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So, transmute classic, pillar, create. And then we power you down to where you're just a one block mode. It's fine. It doesn't even look like it. It looks like it's proper. It looks like it looks like there's a cutout there. You rewatched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I should not have brought that up. Now people are gonna ask me about my thoughts on a show I haven't actually watched yet. Surprise! As Bill Nye the anime guy, I actually haven't seen it. Past the dog episode. The dog episode freaks me out. Makes me a little sick to my stomach. Most people go, oh, but you could just skip it. Now I'm like, but I've committed to the bit at this point. I've committed to the bit at this point. I need a funnel. Yeah, poor Nia. Funnel. Funnel. Why is it kelp? I swear, I look so offended when my models like this. I'm just like, huh? Why? Yeah, I'm sorry y'all had to find out this way. That's like the one anime I haven't watched outside of One Piece because it's too long. I'm not helping my case. I watched like 60 episodes of One Piece and then gave up on it. Because I was just like, I could be watching like 40 other anime in this time. I could be watching like 40 others. Diamond Furnace! Yes. Kelp. And alloy. That's okay, the only anime you've ever watched are DMC and Dragon Ball Super. I'm so excited for the new Dragon Ball Super continuation. I'm so ready for them to do the new arc. Okay. Like, to continue the arc, I should say. There. There we go. It's just going to infinitely do that. And 13% of the time, it's going to make an iron nugget. Tastes very basic. No, it's fine. Like what you want to like. It's working! I'm making iron from a rock. There's got to be something I can use to vacuum the items out. There's got to be something. Actually, oh, it's going to be so expensive. I just realized there is something. I could make a black hole amulet. So, the thing that lets me fly and all this, I like to make the items myself, even though I do have like effectively infinite blocks. Effectively, I try not to use this for making materials, unless I'm using it for making the magic rings from this. Yes, I am making. I guess I am a full metal alchemist after all. What is it called? At Project E, it is the Void Ring? The Void Ring. Okay. I need to make me a Void Ring. Ugh, 2 red matter plus the black hole band and the gem of eternal density. Although, maybe I could use the gem... okay. Okay. I might be able to just cheese this. I need to remind myself of how this works. So, it should be... gem. Ollie, welcome. I hope you're doing well. The obsidian. Obsidian, 2 of that. And then I should have a bunch of diamonds in here. Because, like I said, I try not to actually use these for that. I need a mine. Okay. So it is G to change it. Wait, what? It is... Okay. Press G to change the target. Right-click to set up the whitelist and blacklist. Whitelist, and then we go grab the flint. Stop putting that in my hand, game. Stop putting it in my hand. And then I make a dark matter pedestal. My tablet. My Amazon tablet. Okay. Well, we're doing this. This might be the easy way for me to just get rid of a bunch of this junk. I will not be held responsible. Oh, one already. Okay. Okay. That means there's going to be a lot of that. We put the pedestal down. We grab the flint. Good yesterday was your... happy birthday, Ollie. Happy freaking birthday. I hope it was a good one. I hope it was a freaking a good one. So we toss that there. And I'm doing good. No? I thought this... How does this work? I can pick that up. What? That might be an oversight on my part. Hold on. I can't shift right click it with an empty hand because of carry on. I can't shift right click it with an empty hand because of carry on. Create a... Hold on. I might have just done a massive dumb. Carry on. You need to be something else. Anything else. You need to be that. There we go. Okay. And now we do that? Do you not take flint? I'm so confused. I thought this could take flint. Ah! There we go. Okay. Wait, it ate the flint that was in my inventory. The item called the Gem of Eternal Density condenses items on the go into other items. So it ate it in my inventory. So maybe if I just change the target to iron. And I thought it would vacuum, but it might need to be the black hole band. Okay, we're making the advanced version anyways. We are making the advanced version because I'm remembering what I need to do here. Birthday went very well. Went shopping and then out to eat. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. Dumps them in at cheese inventories. Okay. So I need 2 more dark matter, 6 string. There's the ad break. Sorry about the ads. Popcorns, thank you for the 10 months. It's crazy that it's been that long already. That is wild. That is... Thank you so much. That is crazy. And thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Mods, can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out for the popcorn elf? What was I doing? Band. Oh, you the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I am currently overcomplicating something that I don't think should need to be overcomplicated. Anytime. If you're not following Little Popcorns, you should. She's cool. Recommend it. Absolutely. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. If you're not following Little Popcorns, I highly recommend it. The Popcorn Elf is a very cool lady. Very, very cool lady. Okay. I think this is what I'm looking for. I think we whitelist the flint, and then it should. Okay, I'm so confused, but as long as it works. The gigantifying of the emote. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I've been trying to figure out how to do like customized things with the celebrates. So I want to see what I can do about that. Oh, do I need a chest for this? All right. Yes. Okay. I think I didn't turn it on. Okay. You know what? That's close enough. That's actually close enough. I can work with that. Because now it's gonna... I think if I do... I think if I do this... Thank you for the hydrate. I think if I just move it closer... Then I should be able to... do this correctly. Stop. Give me the chest. Give me the chest. Thank you. Okay. So it should just be dumping the flint? Maybe? I'm pretty sure you should be whitelisted to just... Hold on. Magic ring. Give me the items. I'm so confused, and I will posture check. Thank you. Okay, it's whitelisted to only pick up flint. So if I break you, move you with that, nuggets, flint, gravel, pedestal, and then just gonna throw a bunch of this junk out. That way I have room to do this. This is turning into a mess, but if it works, you should only be targeting that. But maybe if I just blacklist the iron nuggets. Blacklist. That's great watching the flint in the background there. Oh, I also need to blacklist gravel. Okay. And then does it wash it? Because it should theoretically still work. By just doing that. Let's just dump all the gravel in here. You're at 64. So we just gotta wait a second here. See if it succeeds in washing. And then, that might help. It's not helping. You're blacklisted. Why are you moving still? Let's get the band instead of the... Let's get the black hole band. Actually, no, that just sucks up items. Such a weird problem. Such a weird problem. I'll workshop it. For now, we've got the majority of this taken care of. So let's just dump the flint in there. I guess theoretically I could do a filtered funnel that only picks up... I have an idea. I have an idea. You guys good down there? You Gucci? That's going fast now. You love to see it. It's slowly just going through it all. How... Oh my gosh, it's gonna run out. It's gonna run out. You're off, right? You know what? You get to stay in a box until I'm done figuring that out. Stay in the box until I'm done with you. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Okay. So, stream settings look like they're doing well. What do you have? I could actually use that. I could actually use some packed ice. Make my lunch easier. Okay. Funnel. Funnel. Easy enough. We're gonna see how... We're gonna see if I can just cheese that really quick. One of you. Brass, electron, dried kelp. Okay. That's in a bag. Brass. No electron tubes? Where do I put my electron tubes? I'm gonna have a moment. I'm gonna have a moment. It's in my inventory. Okay. Let's find out if this just automatically works. So if I break you, place... What? In the frick? Do you just work like that? What? I thought... You know what? Okay. Okay. No wrench. And then, okay, so that's blowing everything in there now. Filter it to only be that. But now it's not gonna... Okay. I know what to do, I think. That's a trapdoor. Slowly losing my mind. And now we just... Does that work? Does that actually work? What happens when gravel hits it? If this works... It doesn't work because there's nothing to there's no water. It doesn't work because there's no water. Okay. Hmm. Brother, you taking a bath? What happens if you're in there for long enough? I don't know. Okay. I feel like I'm close. Put the chest in filter, set up 90 degrees until it's straight. So, like, to where the filter would be here? Or, like, because that's just going to be... That's just how that is. Try there? Okay. Sylvie has lots of good ideas. So we're going to put wood, chest. No. Because, like... Because that just stops it from washing. Okay, I know what I could do. But I'd need to, like, rip half this apart. And... No! My filter! The bottom filter. Everything's flooding. Nuggies, nuggies, nuggies. Iron nuggies. Okay. Push that one back. This one back? Okay. Or it'd be like... chest is down here. Or it'd be... like that. And then we rotate... We rotate you. Put you here. But then that needs a block underneath. Not gravel, that's a dumb idea. So how do you react? It would really help to set the filter. So what I need to do, I know what I need to do. I know what I should do. And we'll do it next time. Right now, I have been up since 6 a.m., so my brain is melting out of my ears. We're gonna wrap up a bit early. Tomorrow, we're gonna do Dead by Daylight. Whenever it is that I scheduled Minecraft next, we will fix it because I will be more prepared for when we do Minecraft Friday. I'll be more prepared because what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace all of these with fans. That way it has to wash it before it gets over here. Actually, you know what? I know another thing with it, because it just needs to be those particles that hit it. So, we make it a conveyor belt that it drops it onto, and then put the water particles onto it. That way it has to wash it, and it's a slower moving conveyor belt. And then it's just done. I know what to do. It'd just take me 3 hours to do it in this current state because my brain is mush. So, that. We have infinite iron. We have infinite iron. That was the goal. We got the goal. Let's raid out. Whom? YouTube, thank you for watching. We will be back tomorrow with some Debbie Daylight. uh, tomorrow as of time of streaming. Thank you all for being here. It's been a great stream. I need to. I realize I don't have my ending stream button set back up yet. I will do that in a few minutes once stream is done. Roll bye.